Well, the 2023 Corn Ferry Tour season concluded Sunday afternoon with the Corn Ferry Tour Championship presented by United Leasing and Finance. Paul Barjon won for the second time this season, moved from number 45 to number 8 in the Corn Ferry Tour points list to lock up his spot in the top 30 and a return to the PGA Tour. The top 30 players on the Corn Ferry Tour points list earned that PGA Tour card for the 2024 season, which for the latest group of Corn Ferry Tour graduates begins in January at the Sony Open in Hawaii. And one of those guys who's tour-bound is Pepperdine alum Joe Highsmith.
Eamon, a couple years ago, Highsmith hit one of the best shots of the year, beat Oklahoma State's Aman Gupta on the 18th hole at Greyhawk to send Pepperdine to the NCAA final. Did so thanks in large part to this fairway bunker shot. Touch heavy in the water, touch thin. He'd probably catch the bunker lip. He hit it perfectly to 8 feet and calmly lagged it close for the concession. I tell you what, a fantastic bio, a great celebration for the Waves, who went on to win. He recorded 10 top 25s, 4 top 10s in the Corn Ferry Tour among his 20 starts. Won 3 times during his college career at Pepperdine. Great campus there, Malibu, right there on the water. Played in 4 straight U.S. amateurs from 18 to 21. Made the second round of match play in 21 and claims he's better at pickleball than he is at golf. More on that in just a bit. Joe Highsmith joins us now. Congratulations on being tour-bound. You were outside that top 30 number going into the last 2 events. Then you go T2, T3. What was the key?
Oh, man, I don't know. There were probably a lot of different things that I was battling and trying to work out those last couple of weeks. But I would say the key was just, doing my best to stay calm and commit to my shots under by far the most pressure I've ever felt both those weeks. So I'm just so happy I got it done.
Yeah, a few weeks ago, Joe, you were 48th in that points list. You just crept into the top 30 heading into the Tour Championship. What was the stress level like for you that week? How much was it on your mind? And were you able to separate the long-term consequences from the short-term shots you were trying to hit?
Yeah, I think I did a great job of that on the weekend. I would say Thursday, Friday, I was well aware of where I stood and how the leaderboard was looking. Like pretty much everyone that was right behind me on the points list was at the top of the leaderboard. So very stressful, but I think come Saturday, Sunday, I kind of tried to turn the blinders on and just focus on my game. And, obviously everyone says it, but just do your best to know you can't control what other guys are doing. And all you can do is go out there and play your best and hope that all finishes up well. And fortunately it did.
You have said one of your favorite things in sports is the feeling of a flush golf shot. How many times per round would you say you actually hit it flush on the screws exactly how you want to?
Gosh, not many. I know I've heard some legends of the game say it's only maybe a couple per tournament, and I would probably agree with that. It's like tournament golf and playing under pressure. You're really just trying your best to manage whatever game you have, and it's pretty rare that you have a day that you just can't miss and are hitting those kinds of golf shots. And I would say most of the last couple tournaments, although I did play well, for a shot like that, it's still pretty rare. So I kind of managed my misses a lot and really didn't hit a ton of perfectly flush shots, but was able to get the ball in the hole.
You should try hitting it on the club face where we hit it, Joe, and see how well you do in that scenario. You made your way onto the Corn Ferry Tour through the PGA Tour University rankings. Adrian de Montechasert, who's also going to the Tour from the Corn Ferry Tour, also made it through the same way. Is that an endorsement of how that program works in terms of developing college talent? And is it a sign of how college talent these days is so ready to compete on the PGA Tour right out of school?
I think so, without a doubt. When I turned pro, I was in the PGA Tour Canada category for PGAU, and I played up there, and I was pretty happy with how I did on that tour and how a couple other guys from the PGAU program had done right out of school. And then this year, all these guys come out of college and they're winning in their first couple starts on the Corn Ferry Tour. So I think that program is pretty amazing. I've been one to benefit from it. Obviously, these other guys have as well. And they've proven without a doubt over the last couple of years that these guys are ready to play. And I just think it's great.
Speaking of young stars ready to play, Joe, I'm going to level with you. I was up early watching Ben Shelton and Jannik Sinner battle in Shanghai. I read that you're a big fan of tennis, Gael Monfils, Nick Kyrgios. Where is your love with the racket sports, tennis, pickleball, etc.?
Gosh, I don't know. I think it's that one of my friends has a pickleball court here, so I've been playing that since I was pretty young, and I recently just got into tennis in the last couple of years or so, but I don't know what it is. I mean, I think that those are some of the funnest sports to play. I enjoy probably playing tennis and pickleball more than I would say golf. Obviously, it's different. It's more of a fun versus a kind of what I've done forever, but I have so much fun playing, and yeah, I will say that the pickleball thing that I've heard a lot lately about me saying I'm better at that than golf, I'm not sure where that came from. I probably said that when I was joking somewhere, but it's definitely not true, obviously. But I do love pickleball. I love tennis as well. I think those are some of the most, entertaining things to do and to watch.
Are you a goal setter, Joe? Have you had time yet? I know it's only been a couple of days, but have you had time to set what realistic objectives for you are on the PGA Tour next year?
I don't really think so. I'm not a huge goal setter. I would say my goals, rather than being on a results side, I'm just trying to go out there and play my game as well as I can, and do really the same things that I've done that have led to success in college and obviously on the PGA Tour Canada and Korn Ferry Tour as well. And I kind of think that the more that I can just try to do my best with the stuff that I know works and continue to just get better at that, then the results will come. I don't have many expectations regarding keeping my card or getting a top 70 or potentially having a chance to win in my rookie year. I'm just really trying to do the same stuff that I've seen work and kind of see where it puts me. I don't know what to expect. Obviously, I've played one PGA Tour event, and I played the US Open as well. So I've only had really two events with those guys. And both times I felt like if I was playing well, I could be able to do pretty well. But I'm kind of trying to pretty much have no expectations and just really see what my good can get me out there.
Well, you got your fellow Pepperdine alum, Sahith Theegala, waiting for you. I hope you bring the bucket hat as well, and best of luck in 2024.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me on.